Welcome to Victory A. Welcome to my live stream. I just want to check something. So right now, I'm on ESPN NBA Trade Machine. And the rumor is that James Harden will be traded to the Brooklyn Nets. James Harden rejected a $50 million a year deal. He really wants to go to the Brooklyn Nets. And the Houston Rockets, they want to rebuild, right? So let's look at NBA Trade Machine, but I don't think it makes mathematical sense to trade. Elite players, YT Cool Gaming, yo. So James Harden makes $30 million a year. Mr. Geopig, yo, thanks for coming. So without trading Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, DeAndre Jordan, Garrett Temple. Joe Harris is a free agent, so he can't be traded. November. Prince. Carlos Levert. These ones you can't. Can you trade these people? Let's see if it can work. You got to trade the whole Brooklyn Nets team. You have to trade the whole Brooklyn Nets team in order to. Wilson Chandler is a free agent. Jamal Crawford. Let's see if I can trade these people. So Johnson, you can't trade in. Harden. Look at that. Oh, hold on a second. James Harden for the whole Brooklyn Nets team. I don't know if it will work. I'll try this trade. My phone is kind of small. This trade failed. So I do not know how they are going to trade James Harden for all these, the whole Brooklyn Nets team. You won the giveaway. Congratulations. All that for James Harden. Congratulations. You got the 115 LeBron. So this trade failed for me. I know that Brooklyn Nets, they have first round draft picks. I know the first overall pick is like $5 million a contract. So I don't know if you add all those first round picks. The NBA, they always find a way to make the trades work, even if it doesn't make any mathematical sense. So yeah. Going back to NBA Live Mobile now. Congratulations on winning the 115 LeBron James. And I'm just going to grind this promo. I've been following the NBA news, so I haven't been playing that much. I also traded, I didn't trade. I sold all of my cards, most of the good cards that are sellable, because I'm trying to prepare for LaMelo Ball. Or Anthony Edwards, any of the 2020 NBA draft picks, because I think their cards are going to come on the day of the draft. We make somebody fall, we break the person's ankles. Bill Walton with the ball. This game is very hard, especially if you do not have good players, good cards. NBA Gameplay, yo. Welcome back. Thanks for coming. How are you doing, NBA Gameplay? And Lou Dort is here, and Mr. Geopig. Hey, is this play smart and dunk? Yo, oh my god. Yeah, NBA Gameplay's back. So, welcome back, dude. Awesome. I'm happy I'm also doing well. Happy you're back. Even for just tonight. Come on. Don't get blocked. Make it in. Oh, man. Come on, hurry up. 5 seconds. Throw the ball. We make it. We actually win this game. The ball touches. So we win this game by 1 point. Very hard event. So I think Lou Dor, someone made a comment. Oklahoma City Thunder, what are they doing? They traded Chris Paul today to the Phoenix Suns. BJ to go. Yo, thanks for coming. So the Oklahoma City Thunder, rest in peace, King Von. Yes, rest in peace to him. Rest in peace. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they're basically collecting a lot of first-round picks, draft picks, and that's their future. You cannot see Mr. G accidentally blocked him. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me that. I'll try to unblock him later. Because right now I'm actually not on my computer. I'm just on my phone right now. So I'll try to unblock him later. Anyways, so Oklahoma City Thunder, they're basically stockpiling first round draft picks. So they're going all into their future. So Chris Paul, he's 35 years old. You do not need him anymore, right? Because he's old. He's going to retire soon. And so you want those first-round draft picks. I think there was a first-round draft pick that came in that trade. I think it's a late first-round draft pick. But I think it's the 28th overall. If I remember correctly. And then you also got a young player. Kelly Oubre Jr. is quite a good player. Jalen LeCue. Barely played in the NBA, but you know YDK Weezy gave him that golden ticket for NBA Live Mobile. Now, right now, in the present, it's like a bad trade, but in the future, it might be a good trade. The Phoenix Suns, they got Chris Paul because they want to make the playoffs finally, so Devin Booker does not leave the Phoenix Suns. And the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're basically rebuilding. And they're just like stockpiling a lot of first round draft picks. Their general manager, Sam Presti's basically just stockpiling them. He's basically collecting a bunch of them. Giannis is going to get traded too. Intelligent Giant, hello, thanks for coming. How are you doing tonight? So that's what I think they're doing. Oklahoma City Thunder, they're going to lose a lot. They're trying to lose, basically. And I would say they're kind of basically kind of tanking as well. And then you get all those draft picks. The Paul George trade with the Clippers gave them a lot of draft picks. So you just ridiculous amount of draft picks. And then eventually you could take those draft picks. You could either draft players that are really good, young players, or you could trade the draft picks for a star or two. You hear Chris Paul got traded to the Suns? Yes. Chris Paul got traded in the morning. Chris Paul got traded to the Phoenix Suns. Mr. Geopig, I think NBA Gameplay said that he accidentally blocked you. So sorry for that. Mr. Geopig, I think accidentally blocked you. Sorry for that. Okay, so hello Rebounder, how are you doing? Collins, is Auction broken for you? I haven't been playing the game that much, but Auction House looks normal for me. Intelligent Giant. How's everybody doing? Yes, how are you doing, Rebounder? I'm good. Hope everybody's good. Elbow cough. It says on my screen here, but dab. Awesome. An awesome animation video today. Rebounder. He put out like a farm animal goat as animation. And he's been interested in that. Check out his video. The Rebounder made some animation videos. Now, Mr. Geopig also made a video, a Q&A video about his favorite food. He got 40 subscribers. So congratulations, Mr. Geopig, as well. Rebounder. I didn't really see her comment because he kind of wrote very quickly. At least we're winning this game. So I sold a lot of my cards. Let me check the auction house really quickly. Elite plays. Wow. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Let me check my auction house really quickly. I did not sell anything today. Let's see if there's anything normal. Matt Johnson selling. What else is there? Is Trey Young selling? I will post it when recent 5 rolls around again. Rebounder. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yes, season 5 will be here soon for sure. Intelligent Giant, what do you think of the Chris Paul trade? Hopefully season 5 is good. Yeah, hopefully it's good as well. Can't wait. You know, Killian Hayes, those 2020 NBA draft players. Hopefully they'll get released on that day, on that night. But yeah, it probably costs a lot of money. No, yeah, Intelligent stream has ended. The stream ended. I pulled my ACL last week. Oh, sorry to hear that. Did you pull it playing basketball? So my auction house right now. Okay, it's still going. Okay. Thanks for telling me. No, I think NBA gameplay, Lou Dort, they don't like the Chris Paul trade. They're from Oklahoma City. They don't like that trade. But I think for short term, they're going to lose a lot, right? But long term, they're going to have a lot of draft picks. So that's the point of the deal. What did he ask me? Oh, I asked you, you like the Chris Paul trade, I think. I think that was what I asked. Looks like a lot of Oklahoma City Thunder fans do not like the trade. But I think long term it's a good trade. Also, Ricky Rubio. Why, bro? I don't know if you're asking me or somebody else. So Ricky Rubio gets traded again. And he says something funny on Twitter. I think he's like, I got traded again or something like that. So Ricky Rubio, who was supposed to be in the 2009 NBA draft, was supposed to be better than Curry, than Stephen Curry. Nightbot has 2 million subs. Oh, cool. You put rebounder in the. Oh, if he did not do anything, do not put him in timeout next time. When you're in time, I haven't really been paying attention. But yeah, if the person did not do anything, don't put him in timeout. Okay, so dunk. Unless they did something. I think it's a 30-second timeout. Man, I lost this game. I was on a roll. Yeah, I was joking around. Kelly Oubre now will be in Oklahoma City Thunder jersey soon. If you watch one of my videos I recorded, you have beef with him. Oh, last time you were fighting. Chicken, beef, pork. Yes, I understand. So, anyways, what was I going to say? Billabong production, yo. So, a lot of stuff happened in the NBA right now. James Harden might get traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Kelly Oubre, yeah. Anyways, a couple days ago, I filmed a video with like the Phoenix Suns, and the Phoenix Suns, they have a new jersey called the Valley, and Kelly Oubre's in that video, and he was like promoting the jersey and everything. And a couple days later, he got traded. That's I feel sorry for him. You say IQ. Kyrie doesn't. Yeah, What do you want next promo to be about? What I want next promo to be about? It'll probably be something. Okay, yes, of course, the draft, right? NBA draft 2020 in a couple of days. But that might be a continue. Probably some kind of off-season draft. Yeah, so in 3 days should be the real draft. The real draft promo. I hope that happens. And then it'll probably be some kind of free agent or off-season signing promo after that. Or maybe they'll just release a Thanksgiving promo. Yeah, of course. Thanksgiving promo should be soon as well. And then Thanksgiving promo, Friday promo. Yes, I have a lot of packs. Let's do a pack opening. Thanksgiving is next week. I look forward to it. This November is going by really fast. The pack opening, I think, is none of my packs are any good, so it's kind of boring. Boring packs. Do you plan to open them? No, I don't plan to open all of them. I just plan to open the stamina, so I get more stamina. My upload wasn't a Samsung pack. I might upload on Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. I'll check it out then. Some tokens, I think. Yeah, Samsung pack is like an old pack. I'll open it for you. There's nothing really there. None of these packs are any good. But yeah, I played from the beginning, so. Oh, actually, has to give you stamina. December is going to feel like, yeah, it's going by really fast, right? So 200 stamina. This thing, 25 thing, you can play in that, get points, and then Jay Crowder. So that's in the stamina. Yeah, how did you pull your ACL? I think someone blocked you, so sorry about that. Were you playing basketball or something? And be careful, stay safe. Oh, there's a Clint Capella and Paul Millsap. I was playing a friendly game of football with my friends and pulled it. I tried to catch the ball. Oh, football, you injured it. Sorry to hear about that. I hope you're feeling better. Maybe put some ice on it or something. Make sure to rest. For a lot of sports, be careful. Basketball and stuff like that, be careful. I got 108 game of the week, Capella. Awesome. And he was a Houston Rocket. I know you're a Houston Rocket fan. I'm doing fine. It's healing faster than I thought I would. Okay, nice. I'm happy to hear that. It's healing faster. Be careful with sports, you guys. Basketball, football, you could injure yourself a lot. So be very careful. I was first to like. Oh, thank you, Mr. Geopig. I think you're talking to me. And for some reason now, I'm gonna go on my computer really quickly. Elite plays. You like? Are you kind of sad that James Harden might get traded? Also, Russell Westbrook. Sometimes there's rumors the Knicks want him and the Charlotte Hornets. Congratulations on 1.06. Thank you, Elite Plays. I get injured more in soccer than basketball. Yeah, in any sports, football, soccer, basketball, make sure you be careful. Because, water. Don't exercise on really warm days. When it's really hot, don't exercise. I don't know, just built different. Come on, dunk on him. I chased Melo Yao Ming because I know James Harden out of H-Town. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yao Ming is a great player, legendary player. I always love Yao Ming. I gotta go. Okay, bye, Night Owl. Night Bot, I mean, bye. Thanks for coming. I hope you get better. Please rest some more. Alright, so you got the dunk right there. I know there's YDK Wheezy, and then there's another EA Game Changer. I think he played the game in season 1 or season 2. But he hasn't done YouTube a long time, but now he's like live streaming a lot. I still do not know his name. But I don't remember his channel name. But I really tempted to change my YouTube name. But I know the other person is also EA Game Changer, and he's doing a lot of giveaways. The Rebounder, was that Intelligent Giant Rebounder? What name are you going to change? By the way, PlayStation on this court right here. PlayStation 5 just came out a couple days ago, and the Xbox just came out a couple days ago as well. Daniel House Jr. I don't know one name. Shelterton? Shelterton. Is it because of your animation? They're changing it to that? Your animated videos? My name just doesn't make sense with my logo. Yeah, you could change it because if you're not doing that many basketball videos anymore. Are you a fan of PS5 design? I haven't really checked it out, so I can't really say. I just heard it came very small design though. And I guess the PlayStation 5 is bigger. But tell me about it if you saw it. But I'm not going to get it or anything. It costs too much money. Alright, for some reason this time I'm actually winning a lot of these games. So I'm very happy about this. Way too much money. Breaking news, just traded for Drew Holiday. Oh, cool. So Drew Holiday. New Orleans Pelicans. I gotta go to bed because of school, sorry. Thank you for coming, Mr. GOP. I appreciate your support. Have a great night. So Drew Holiday from the New Orleans Pelicans got traded. By the way, that Adrian Wojnarowski, he's usually on Twitter and stuff, but now works for ESPN. Used to work for, I think, Yahoo Sports. But usually he has the number one news. Usually is the first person to... He has a lot of sources everywhere. All NBA teams. And then there's not... Hexagon Mass, hello. Thanks for coming. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I make a lot of NBA Live Mo videos. Let's talk about... Let's change the Hexagon Mask. Oh, cool. A rebounder. Hexagon Mask. Like the shape. Hexagon. I think Hexagon is like 6 sides. Cool. That's a nice name. I'm the rebounder. Yes, rebounder. That's a nice channel name. You always have some great names, so I like your names. Some people, their channel names kind of boring. You always have some very creative names. And yeah, if you're not doing basketball anymore, you could definitely change your name. If you're doing animation, maybe. If that's your interest. Oh, we lose this game again. Okay. A long time ago, before I picked Victory Yay. Victory Yay just means like winning or something like that. You're happy. I forget. I was gonna do something called like Time Waster, wasting people's time. To be funny or something. That was gonna be my channel name, but I think someone already has that name. Do I have any ads I have to watch? Might as well watch the ads if I have ads. So we're gonna watch some ads together. Very interesting. I'm changing the name back to the rebounder. Oh, that quickly? So Nerf has a Hasbro toy. If anybody's ready for Christmas, might as well on screen just finish watching these ads. LaMelo Ball, but they're both signed by Puma. Puma shoes. Hello, rebounder. I like the hexagon name as well. Jalen Rose, I think he works for ESPN, so he's interviewing a lot of 2020 NBA draft prospects, things like that. They always go black on me, right? And once they go black, I can't come back. I have to close it. Let me look at the NBA trade machine first. Let's see if I could get it on here. So yeah, if you weren't here in the beginning, James Harden makes $38 million a year, and trading him to Brooklyn Nets for the whole Brooklyn Nets team, right there. Look at that long list of team. 16 players. I don't even know if this makes sense. This trade failed, and this is on ESPN Trade Machine. So 16 players, Spencer. And this is not including Joe Harris, who's a free agent, and other players that are free agent. Spencer Dinwiddie, DeAndre Jordan, Garrett Temple. And the other players is the green thing. I don't really like the rebounder. Oh, no problem. You could change it. Feel free to change it. Jared Allen. Jamal Crawford is like one of the oldest players in the NBA. All that for James Harden. Rebounder doesn't suit me. Oh, no problem. You could trade, you could change your name anytime. Feel free to change your name. Okay, so I'm going to close that trade thing. Just for anybody that, didn't see it. Okay, so I'm going to go to, I think I'm going to change my thumbnail to the trade thing in the beginning. So I don't know in mathematical sense how that works, but the NBA has ways where they can make things work. Unless you're trying to trade Kyrie Irving to James Harden, then that would be easier. But they're trying to keep Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant and have James Harden there as well. And could that team win a championship? It might not be the greatest fit, but they're definitely really talented. And Kevin Durant, if he's healthy, they could win the championship. They have 3 players basically in their prime, right? So try and get back into the game. Sorry, a little bit of lag right there. Every time I go watch the ads, that always happens. So thanks for sticking around. I see Lonzo Ball trending. Did he get traded? So if it's unknown, turn it into Lonzo Ball. Someone from Lonzo Ball. Going on Twitter, bring back to Lonzo. He has his name in the trending on Twitter, which is where I kind of watch the NBA news usually from there first. You got to go. Thanks for coming, Rebounder Hexagon. I appreciate it. I do like your name change. So thanks for coming. I appreciate it. If anybody's still here, or if anybody's new here, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming. Just trying to get back into the game. On YouTube, someone says the Blazers trade Robert Covington. Trade for Robert Covington. Houston gets Trevor Ariza in the 16th pick. And the Portland gets in the 2021 pick. So Houston Rockets, they're trading everybody. So we're not gonna watch any more ads. But let's go play the LeBron James event. Then I'm gonna go to my other account. Rebounder, thanks a lot for coming. I really appreciate your support. So like always, I'm live streaming to the end. Looks like right now I'm the only one here. But I appreciate anybody's support. Hi, Kingdom Pantine. Hey, Jalaire, right? Nightbot, why you have that emoji? You're surprised? Thanks for coming, Kingdom. Jalaire. Yeah, I remember you. I remember for sure. How are you doing? I think Nightbot knows who you are. Yeah, Nightbot says he broke his arm playing football. Nah, just kidding. I am on my account. Appreciate you, Kingdom. Jalaire. Appreciate it. I remember you for sure. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're still playing this game. NBA Live Mobile. Kind of to recap, a lot of stuff happening in the NBA today. Chris Paul traded to the Phoenix Suns. So the Phoenix Suns have backcourt now, Devin Booker and Chris Paul. But Chris Paul is 35 years old. And they also have DeAndre Ayton. So the Phoenix Suns are trying to make the playoffs. I took a break from NBA Live Mobile. I know I was like, what? Took a break from NBA Live Mobile. Yeah, I totally understand. I pulled my ACL playing football. I was kidding about breaking my arm. Oh, okay. A 35-year-old All-Star. Yes, Chris Paul is an All-Star, but he's 35 years old, so eventually he's in decline. But the Phoenix Suns, they're just trying to make the playoffs. They're not going to win the championship anytime soon. So they're trying to make the playoffs. I kind of feel sorry for Chris Paul. ACL is bad out for a season. Yeah, I think Nightbot said his ACL, and not Chris Paul. Not an NBA player. But yeah, NBA players, if they tore their ACL, I think Klay Thompson was the last person to tore his ACL. He was out pretty much the whole season. Devin's finally getting some. Yeah, Devin Booker finally getting some help. In the bubble, they won 8 straight games. And then they still could not make the playoffs. So finally getting some help. And also, the Phoenix Suns do not want Devin Booker to leave in free agency one day. So they're trying to help him out. Trying to make the playoffs. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they're stockpiling draft picks. They have a lot of first-round draft picks and a lot of young players. So they're short term, they're going to be a bad team. Long term, I think they're going to be a long term. Their future is bright. They're going to be a really good team in the future. OKC Thunder. CJ, the gamer boy. Yo, thanks for coming. How are you doing? The Suns will make the finals. Really? You think that? The Phoenix Suns will make the finals? So you're a Phoenix Suns fan? You really think they'll make the finals with the addition of Chris Paul? You never know. You see the addition of Jimmy Butler to the Miami Heat, and they're just kind of like a borderline playoff team. So you never know. You could add Chris Paul and then Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton on that team. They might actually make it to the NBA Finals, but unlikely, I would say right now. Unlikely. Suns make second round at least. Yeah, that's more realistic. No, like if they make the finals. Oh, okay. I understand. We will see. The Phoenix Suns will make the... Okay, Nightbot, thanks for coming. Appreciate the support. You have a great night. I also was looking on NBA Trade Machine on ESPN. They have a trade machine. James Harden makes a lot of money, right? He has a long contract. But if you have James Harden, and you trade him for the Brooklyn Nets, if you keep Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the Brooklyn Nets basically have to trade their whole entire team. So that means DeAndre Jordan. That means Spencer Dinwiddie. You have to trade the whole entire team for James Harden. So mathematically, I do not know how that works. I want to play that. What is that on? What is that on? Oh, the NBA Trade Machine. NBA Trade Machine, if you Google search Google thing, but you could just list every team, and then you could do trades with him. You could try out trades. So it's called ESPN, NBA Trade Machine. Just Google search it. And it'll give you different teams, and then you can try to make trades. Google search what? ESPN, NBA Trade Machine. If that's what you're asking, Google that. If you're trying to, that was what I was talking about. It's not really a game. It's just like you can make trades with that. If you're talking about NBA Live Mobile, then that's different. Yeah, I heard about first round draft pick. So Houston Rockets, sadly, elite plays a cleaning house. They're trading everybody. No more small ball lineup, unfortunately. Robert Covington keeps getting traded. Thanks for that update, Elite Plays. I actually saw it on somebody's YouTube channel. They were live streaming. They said that Robert Covington traded to the Portland Trail. I forget who the Portland Trailblazers power forward is. I think it's Collins. And he was injured. Of course, Robert Covington can shoot threes. I don't think Zach Collins is their power forward. And he was injured a little bit in the bubble. It's a good trade for Portland. Okay, so I'm going to go on my other account, and then we're going to play some World Tour. This is an account I play World Tour on. Thanks for the update, Elite Plays. Appreciate it. So, you know how Woj is and Shams. You know that Robert Covington traded. Trevor Ariza is pretty old, so I don't think he makes that much of an impact. This trade is probably not that big of a deal. It's like a small trade. It's not really important. It's not going to change anything. It'll help the Portland Trailblazers, though. The Rockets, I have an article out. The Rockets will trade Robert Covington to the Portland Trailblazers for Trevor Ariza, the 16th pick in the Wednesday NBA draft in 2021 protected first round. The Rockets will trade Robert Covington for Trevor Ariza, 16th pick in the draft. So the Rockets had the 16th pick in the draft. Yeah, I don't like that trade for the Rockets. Why are you trading the 16th pick? You need the young players now. You're rebuilding. And 2021 protected first round. That's not a good deal either. The Rockets just trade 2 first round picks. And 2001's next. Yeah, that's a bad deal for Houston Rockets. This is my initial reaction. As I'm trying to read what the draft picks are. I don't like this deal for Houston Rockets. Okay, never mind. I'm reading it wrong. So the Rockets will trade Robin Covington to the Portland Trailblazers for Trevor Ariza. Okay, so you get the 16th pick in 2021. The Houston Rockets get Trevor Ariza. He comes back to Houston. The 16th pick in the draft were owned by the Portland Trailblazers deal now. I'm reading it wrong. That's a good deal for Houston Rockets. Never mind. Drew Holiday traded for Chris. Yeah, Drew Holiday traded. Thanks for telling me that as well. You first mentioned that. Drew Holiday traded to the Bucks for Eric Bledsoe. Interesting deal. And that just happened. So the New Orleans Pelicans are trading Drew Holiday, who's a nice player, of course, made the All-Star team once when he was a Sixer. So they're trading Drew Holiday to the Milwaukee Bucks. In exchange for Eric Bledsoe, George Hill, and a draft pick comes to Adrian Wojnarowski. Reported the Pelicans received 3 first-round draft picks this year. Watch your future swap picks. Oh, that's kind of confusing right there. So Drew Holiday comes to Milwaukee to help Giannis, if Giannis is still there. And Drew Holiday is a great defensive player. He can't play point guard. He can play shooting guard. So I never really liked Eric Bledsoe. I think he played poorly. So I think it improves their team, but probably not by that much. Drew Holiday is not that great of a player. I don't know if it's enough to make it to the NBA Finals, but in CP3 trade. Yes, the Chris Paul trade for the Phoenix Suns. That trade is basically Phoenix Suns wants Chris Paul so they can make the playoffs. So Devin Booker does not leave. City Thunder, they want draft picks. They want young players. So it makes sense. That's a good deal. I do like the Houston Rockets draft picks. I do like that. So they have a 16 overall pick now. They could draft some young players. And then 2021, which is next year, they'll have another draft pick. So it's good for Houston. They're cleaning house, though. It's kind of sad. They're cleaning house. What do I give her? Only a stamina bottle. Stamina token. They did not get a good pick since Yao Ming. I haven't checked their draft history in a while, but that's probably true. Because, James Harden, of course, was traded to the Houston Rockets. So they did a lot of trades. So I guess they did not draft well since Yao Ming. Let's play this events really quickly. I feel sorry for you a little bit because a Houston Rocket fan. A lot of trades happening, and it's just a sign that they're probably gonna, if they're gonna trade Robert Covington, that means James Harden is probably gonna get traded. It's just it's gonna be soon. I actually think that the Golden State Warriors should trade their second overall pick to try to get James Harden. Maybe that remember we talked about this? Now I'm happy. Oh, you're actually happy? How come? Okay, so anyways, I was just thinking like the second overall pick, the Golden State Warriors, they don't really need that pick. They want to win now. James Wiseman, he's a center, but he's still very young. So I say, as you said before, trade the number 2 overall pick and other players like Andrew Wiggins, and also include Draymond Green. Try to trade that for James Harden, and the Golden State Warriors can get James Harden. So that's my out of nowhere surprise deal. It might happen, it might not happen, but that's a trade I would do if I was a Golden State Warriors. I want everyone on the Rockets to have Daniel House. Yeah. Daniel House, he might get traded too eventually. He might now they're cleaning house, so like his name, you're probably he's probably gonna get traded too, because Robert Covington's gone now. They're probably also gonna trade PJ Tucker as well, or one of those players might even come with James Harden if he gets traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Right now, it seems like it's gonna be traded to Brooklyn Nets or maybe the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers, they hired Daryl Morey. I don't know if he's their general manager or not, but they hired him in some executive job. And then, of course, Mike D'Antoni was hired by the Brooklyn Nets to be assistant coach. And their head coach is Phoenix Suns legend Steve Nash. And all those Phoenix Suns on that team. Mike D'Antoni, Amari Stoudemire's on there. And of course, their head coach now is Steve Nash, who's never really coached before. Never even been assistant coach or a head coach in the NBA. But he was like a team consultant with the Golden State Warriors, I believe. Since everybody is getting traded, you never know. let's say James Harden gets traded, but the only player you have is Russell Westbrook, and then PJ Tucker and Daniel House, and then you will have to. Let's say nobody wants Russell Westbrook. He's not as good anymore. So the only players you'll have a season like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Basically, people expect you to miss the playoffs and tank, basically have a bad team. And then maybe Russell Westbrook takes the Houston Rockets to the NBA playoffs in the first round. They'll lose in the first round, but they'll take them to the first round. That is possible. That's something that could happen. And then you kind of have like when Chris Paul was traded to Oklahoma City Thunder last season, he doesn't want to be there, but he's just there, get his check, get his money. And he's going to play hard, but you're obviously not going to win the championship. So you could have a season like that. That's probably what's going to happen. Right now, Russell Westbrook. At first, it was rumored that he demanded a trade, but it looks like right now, it's not going to happen. Looks like James Harden did not demand a trade, but now it looks like James Harden's the one that wants to be traded to the Brooklyn Nets. Is it true that Holly got a trade to Milwaukee? Madden Mobile Gaming. Yes, it is true. I think it's reported by ESPN, Adrian Wojnarowski. Drew Holiday just got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. No. Drew Holiday's got traded. All these teams. Drew Holiday got traded to Milwaukee Bucks for Eric Bledsoe. Alonzo Ball might also get traded eventually. Bucks get Drew Holiday for George Hill's old Eric Bledsoe draft picks. Oh, you think he's going championship bound? Drew Holiday, he's a pretty good player, but he's only a one-time All-Star though, unfortunately. And he was an All-Star when he was on the Philadelphia 76ers. Before the process started, Sam Hinkie. And he's a great defensive player. He'll certainly help Giannis. If the Milwaukee Bucks, looks like the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to keep Giannis. But I do not know if they'll win the championship immediately, because I don't think Eric Bledsoe is that great of a player. But he's a great defensive player, underrated player. And of course they still have Chris Middleton, who's actually really good, underrated player. Let's see what you wrote. It's Bucks recently. If that's true, then Giannis, congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan. Congratulations to small market teams. And he will be there. Looks like a 5-year DN. If that's true, that would be pretty awesome. Now I have to warn you though. We've seen Russell Westbrook sign a big contract. We've seen James Harden sign a big contract. And then they couldn't win. So, hate to be depressing and stuff like that, but sometimes you can sign a big deal, and then if you can't win, and then next season, people get traded, stuff like that. James Harden is supposed to be a lifetime Houston Rocket. So, Milwaukee Bucks are trying to sign him to a 5-year deal. Mark Stein reports that. They're definitely a very talented team. I don't know. Even if James Harden gets traded to Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, talented players, we'll see how Kyrie Irving reacts because he might not like that because then he'd be kind of like the third best player on the team. And we will see the chemistry, what the chemistry is, and if Kevin Durant is healthy. But it could be a Brooklyn Nets versus LA Lakers NBA Finals. It could be that. But you never know. You see the Clippers last year, everybody kind of picked them. People forget this. People picked the Clippers. Pick the Clippers to win the NBA championship. Pretty much everybody, every fan, everybody from ESPN, because they are the most talented team. The Clippers were. And Matter Mobile Gaming, if you're still here, thanks for coming to my channel. If you're new, I think I've seen you before, but it's been a long time, so welcome to my channel if you're new. So we see the Philadelphia 76ers court. And this game, because I have basic elite cards, is super hard. Super hard to play defense. You see that Pete Maravich, Rip Hamilton, Will Chamberlain, all these legends. And I have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Christian Wood, and Dumbo. Okay, so I'm away from chat now. Oh, no problem, Elite Plays. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your support. Hamilton. Christian Wood. Christian Wood is a free agent this offseason. A very tall player. 7-footer. So I think a lot of teams are going to try to get him. Come on. Oh, it gets shot blind. This is a very, very hard, very difficult event to win. Very difficult event to win with bad players. Very hard to play defense. The 3 versus 3 stuff. Super hard. So I'm going to lose for sure. And then my phone's kind of hot right now. But I'm glad to still live stream. I haven't live streamed NBA Live Mobile in a while now. Once you stop live streaming, it's kind of hard to get back into the thing. But I've been doing a lot of NBA news. A lot of NBA news right now. I probably live stream during the NBA draft as well. Or after the NBA draft, after the first round. That was a nice block shot. Love seeing the animation. But that Pete Maravich, these players are just too good. Now, one way to win this event easier is, of course, cards. You have easier time to win. That's a good shot. Brick shot by Rip Hamilton. I love this court, though. Come on, it's Christian Wood versus Will Chamberlain. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win that? Here. Gotta go. We're in the city of Philadelphia trying to win. You know, Rip Hamilton right there. What a nice dunk. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Will Chamberlain. We got the golds right there. Former Laker, former Philadelphia 76er. Start it. Because you're not going to win. But since it's live stream, I'm going to continue animations right here. Okay, let me just forfeit it and then I'll try to restart it. Because I'm not going to win this game, unfortunately. So I'm just going to talk a little bit.